Right now at 6, a heartbreaking end to the search for an 18-month-old little boy. One day after his disappearance triggered an Amber Alert, remains police believe belonged to the toddler were found in a local landfill. Thank you for joining us. I'm Gilma Avalos. Doug Dunbar is off tonight. 27-year-old Sedrick Johnson is in police custody. He is the boyfriend of an aunt who was caring for the toddler. Police say Johnson confessed to taking the boy from the Northeast Dallas apartment and putting him in a dumpster. Detectives later found the child's remains in a landfill in Rowlett. We have team coverage tonight, starting with Jason Allen with new details from the arrest affidavit. Jason?
And Dallas police and firefighters and FBI investigators, this is where they made that discovery this morning. They've told us that the boy's body has now been taken to the coroner's office. However, they still maintain a presence out here this evening. Up there on that highest ridge you can see back behind me. That's where they were searching and made that discovery today. Investigators ended up here after finding out that Cedrick Johnson, the boyfriend of the aunt the child was staying with, was at her apartment the night the boy disappeared. An arrest affidavit says originally police didn't know that, but it says the aunt changed her story, and other children who were there in the apartment, they confirmed it. The affidavit goes on to say CJ, the baby, had gotten up in the night recently and made a mess of some ketchup packets in the apartment. And because of that, the affidavit says, Cedrick Johnson, quote, tightly swaddles CJ at night to restrict the child's movement. Well, early Wednesday morning, it says the boy was wrapped but was making noise, and the affidavit says when subject unwrapped CJ, he began throwing up and became unresponsive. The document says Johnson said he performed CPR, but the boy wasn't moving, so that's when he put him in the car and drove to a dumpster and left him. And other children in the apartment told investigators that they heard the boy, quote, crying in the early morning, late night, then stopped suddenly and then disappeared.
Detectives then learned that the dumpster had been emptied at least twice at a landfill in Rowlett. Dallas police, along with local firefighters and agents from the FBI, went to the location to search the landfill. Cedrick remains again were found shortly after 11 a.m. today.
So Cedrick Johnson is in jail tonight. He is facing a charge of serious bodily injury to a child. There could be more charges, though, depending on what the medical examiner finds. And police said that no one else right now is a person of interest in this case. With this news, of course, the scene at the apartment where the boy was living is much different today than it was yesterday. Brooke Rogers is live for us there tonight.
Well, Jason, we've seen family members coming and going throughout the day, to them, many of them in tears. I did speak to the little boy's mother and great-grandmother earlier today, and they asked for privacy as they continue to grieve and process his death. This is where the search and investigation into C.J. Jackson's disappearance began. Child Protective Services had placed the 18-month-old here temporarily with his paternal aunt, a decision his mother said yesterday she supported.
There were some issues that I had to deal with for myself, just to get me to, be a better mother, but we were totally voluntarily okay with that.
Now her only child is dead, and his aunt's boyfriend is behind bars. Cedrick Johnson is facing injury to a child's serious bodily injury. Police say more charges could follow pending the outcome of the autopsy. They also say Johnson confessed to taking CJ and putting him in a dumpster. Johnson has a long criminal history that includes a count of abandoning or endangering a child. CJ's aunt told police she put the toddler to bed around 11 p.m. Tuesday, and when she awoke Wednesday, he had disappeared. Yesterday, his mother called that story suspicious.
It just baffles me that, a child can get taken without anybody hearing anything, or if you supposedly say the child that was sleeping next to you in your bed, so I just want him back.
And we've also learned that CPS did remove 6 children from the apartment yesterday. 4 of those children belong to Johnson, the other 2 to his girlfriend. Live in Dallas, Brooke Rogers, CBS 11 News.
Very difficult details to process. Thank you, Brooke. The Amber Alert issued for Cedrick Jackson may not have prevented his death, but some say that's no excuse for the way it was relayed to the public. J.D. Miles continues our team coverage live from Dallas. J.D.?
Gilma, a lot of people were probably scratching their heads when they looked at the Amber Alert alarms on their phones and saw only a message that said check your local media. There's concern that if authorities keep misusing the alert system, people will stop paying attention to it.
The Amber Alert goes off on our phones.
Daniel Burke's phone got his attention around 10 last night.
The alert comes up, and it always scares the heck out of you when it comes up.
Details are essential in Burke's job as a Frisco realtor. So the Amber Alert about 18-month-old Cedrick Jackson that only said check your local media really touched a nerve.
But wow, that's so counterintuitive to see that. This is an Amber Alert. This is a human life. If you're missing details, it doesn't help anybody, and eventually people are just going to turn the alerts off.
That's the fear of former Tarrant County Sheriff Dee Anderson, who created the nationwide child abduction alert system after the Arlington murder of Amber Hagerman.
The danger in that is it becomes meaningless. If you don't have good, solid need and good, solid information every time the alert goes out, it's going to become background noise.
Anderson believes police agencies are sending out vague alerts to protect themselves from criticism if they don't. Dallas police issued an alert in May with zero information after a child was reportedly left in a stolen vehicle.
But just to avoid the criticism, they're going to say, well, let's just go ahead and issue one. That way, no one can criticize us for not doing it. And if that's happening, then that's really the greatest fear we had when we started the program.
When video captured a child being abducted by a stranger 2 months ago in Fort Worth, police blamed a broken fax machine for a 5-hour delay issuing an Amber Alert. Each time there's a breakdown, there's an increased risk that fewer people will take them seriously.
When I see one come up, my subconscious starts looking for whatever that car is.
Amber Alerts may not have made a difference in the 3 cases we cited, but Anderson believes someday they will make a difference. Dallas police says DPS was responsible for sending out the message that went out last night, that vague message. DPS says it only put out the message that Dallas police requested. Live in Dallas, J.D. Miles, CBS 11 News.
Thank you, J.D. The investigation into the death of 18-month-old Cedrick Jackson is only beginning. Stay with CBS 11 on air and online at cbsdfw.com for any new developments in this case. Turning